Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller and I'm located up in the mountains of Wyoming. So this has been a great week. There is some snow coming now, but it's nothing that kept me home, stuck either at home or stuck at the bins. I was able to get back and forth. I did have to plan around some weather in the middle of the week, but thankfully I was able to make my trip without too much, uh, you know, headache. I've been going through that. If you're new to my channel, you can go back and look at the videos from the last about 10 weeks since the end of December. I've really struggled, but now it's freeing up and everything's getting easier. So if you're also new to my channel, you can go back and look at my last bins haul if you want to. At the end of that, I did a huge synopsis of how much I spent, how much time it took me, and how long it took me to pay back my business credit from that trip. And now I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing this for myself because I'm trying to see how many items per hour I'm getting at regular thrift stores and also at the bins. Right now, in the Wyoming stores, it's almost equal. Like I'm just finding stuff. It's cheap enough I can pick it up, just throw it in my cart. It's good stuff. And then, of course, the bins, when it comes out and you can get it, the price is always right there at the bins for the most part. But then now that I got into some Colorado Goodwills, which I'm going to go by hand and show you, the prices are right because I got them either half price or I just really dug deep. But I went through entire stores, entire ARC stores of all the clothing and, did not pull a whole lot for the hour or the hour and a half I'm in there. So that's what I'm trying to map out. I think that the Goodwills in Wyoming are much cheaper. They do have some resellers, but I don't know. If I say it the wrong way, it's going to make me think, sound like I think I know a lot, but I really do study. I study my brands day and night. I stop to look up brands up on my phone, so I'm not just in there, quickly. Even in the Wyoming Goodwills, I'll spend 2 or 3 hours in a Wyoming Goodwill trying to look things up. And so I think I just put the work in. So there is competition there, but I do think that I just try to outwork everybody. That's the only way that the Wyoming Goodwills work for me too. But I can go in and in a couple of hours in some of the Wyoming Goodwills, pick up a very decent amount of high-end stuff. So in the Colorado Goodwills, my competition is much stiffer. There's definitely other resellers who study as hard as I do. They know what they're doing. It's a big city. And even though all the places I went today bring out a ton of stuff, I just, I did good considering the time I put in. I'm still happy, but I think my bins haul is going to win. We'll see. We'll find out. So, if you're new or you haven't caught this section of the series, there's 1 or 2 videos before this one, and it has these stores, and I show the actual items. So I've got several haul videos in the last 2 or 3 days, and that would cover everything that I have on my list. And then I'll do another synopsis video, read them off again, but I need to get all of my stuff washed so that I can get it listed. So I stopped at an ARC. The next store we're going to do is I stopped at an ARC today. Today's the 24th in, oh, it doesn't have, this is in Denver. It's 120th Avenue, but it doesn't say, I want to say it's considered Thornton. I don't know. But anyway, so I spent, where is it? They always want you to round up and give your tip or whatever, and a lot of the times I do it. But the total with tax was $12, and I got 2 items. So I paid, they're both men's shirts with a pink tag, so they were, one was $5.99, one was $4.99. So oh, the tags are still on there, so that'll make it easy. No problem there. Okay, so this one was $4.99. I double checked Untuckit because I found quite a decent amount of Untuckit today. And I looked it up again to see why other resellers weren't picking it up. I think at Oh, today wasn't half price day. Pink was not the half price tag. Yellow was. So anyway, I paid $5 for this. So I looked and I decided on a size medium Untuck It. Do I want to spend $5? Is it worth it? And I looked and I thought the comps, even on mediums, held good enough that I can easily get between 17 and 20 on this Untuck It shirt. So for me, that's fine. I'm already there. I'm already paying my expenses. And Untuck It flips really fast for me, so I was happy with that. And then this is my second item. This is a brand new brand to me. Oh, I didn't show you the tag. This is the $5.99 one. This is $1 more than the other one. And this is called OS Tracton. It is like a German brand, and so I honestly didn't really expect it to be worth that much, but it just had kind of a cool look. And a lot of the sales were from, sorry, I'll get over here so it's not, I didn't work on my lighting again. A lot of the comps were from overseas, but there were several from the United States, and this is actually a good brand. I think I can easily get between $20 and $25. This is a 43, 44, which that's European sizing or German sizing. So I'll just put that in the title. That's what people are used to buying, these brands, kind of like Chico's or whatever. And it just has a lot of cool details. So I'm really happy with this pickup. It's a new brand to me, and it actually sells really well. So, okay, so on that one, on my sheet, I'm going to write, let's see, ARC on 3/24/23. I did spend about an hour in there, I think. I think I was in there about an hour. I need to get better at pre and post, but you know, I'm driving, I'm trying to get places, but I know I was in there a substantial period of time. I went through a lot of sections and only found the 2 items that I felt like worked for me. Now, if I was there on a Tuesday with my husband for senior day, or with my mom or someone who's just a little bit older than me and can get the senior discount on a Tuesday, or if I was there tomorrow on a Saturday, then maybe it would have been open, you know, more open, and then plus all the new stuff coming out that they probably truck out on a Saturday. So I'm going to consider that. However, my garage sales up where I live are starting, but in the winter, I am going to consider trying some of these thrifts either on Tuesdays or whatever day their senior day is, and then also on Saturdays, and just see if between the half price stuff and the new stuff coming out, because there's so much traffic in there, I think they probably just get their staff to get more stuff out to keep up with that. I'm going to see if that helps. But for right now, 2 items in an hour. I'm going to sell probably for $45 gross together, like as a receipt. So I spent $12 with tax. I'm going to sell them for $45, and it took me an hour. So I probably made $20 for the hour. So, you know, not horrible. Obviously, I wish I had found more. But that's why I'm keeping track, is to figure out where my time is best spent. And honestly, part of me wanted to go back to the bins for the 3rd full day, you know, open to close. But I just kind of needed to start working my way home. I wasn't sure about the weather. It is snowing here now. Looking now, I could have still made it late tonight if I had wanted to do one more full bins day. But I just kind of was over it. I literally did open to close 2 days in a row. That's almost 24 hours of sourcing in 2 days already. And I just felt like, you know, I'm just ready to get home. So, and I met my son. We went to some of these thrifts together, and, you know, and had Chick-fil-A together. And so that's kind of where half my day went to. That is from the bins. Okay, so this is my next receipt. This is good. This is really good, and it has a funny story behind it. So, I got one that they call men's, $12.99, and then a ladies blazer for $6.99 plus tax. It equaled out to be $21.58. And I'm going to write this down. This is the ARC from, this was yesterday. No, this was 2 days ago. This was the night after I went to the bins. I went to the bins from open to close, you know, 8:30 till 7:15. Then I left. Then I went to this arc, and I was in there right at an hour. I got done early, so about an hour in there to find these two items. And so that day I really shopped. I shopped till, 8:30 at night. So I'm going to put 1 hour and 2 items again. Oh, I needed to put the price. Okay, the price on this one, I'm just trying to make it easy for myself to add this up later, is $12. And then on this one, I don't promise I'll do this for the rest of my life, but I'm just trying to really see, what I'm paying here for everything, and really try to get a handle on everything. Okay, and this is receipt number 6. All right. So that day I was at the bins. I went open to close. There's a couple of bin people, bin friends, bin coworkers, whatever you want to call them, that I have finally gotten to know. It took me a long time because I went to the bins once a month or, whatever. And I just didn't really, nobody got to know me there because I wasn't there enough. And then finally I've broken in just a little bit. I mean, there's hundreds of people there that I don't talk to, or they won't talk to me, put it that way. But I have in the last month or so noticed that with the consistency of me going, then there are people who are starting to get used to me there. And so it's kind of nice. I don't sit around and talk either, though. Like, I'm there to work. But in between, and say, hey, look what I found. That's kind of cool. So it's fun. So the reason I say that is because on this particular day, things were coming out, and I was actually pretty happy with what I got, and I'll be showing you the bins haul here. And, but it wasn't amazing stuff. Like, sometimes you look down and there's St. John's knit. Like, that happened to me on the last bin trip, just a whole thing of 4 or 5 pieces of St. John's knit, and there's all this stuff. And this time it just didn't seem as fast or as apparent and everything. So anyway, I stayed, and this other gal stayed till the very last rotation. And in the middle of the day, she had picked up some boho shirt. Like, we were across each other from the bin, and she grabbed this kind of boho looking shirt. And I said, man, that looks a lot like Johnny Was. And she didn't even look at the tag. She was just putting it in her thing. And when she got back to her seat, she came back later and told me, no, it was not even Anthropologie. It wasn't even anything good. And so she just put it back. So we laughed about that. And then on the last rotation of that day, we're again across from the bins. Most people have gone home. There's like maybe 20, 25 people left. And so we had this kind of bin to ourselves. And she looks down and she's like, what is that? And it was a Johnny Was tag. No joke whatsoever. And she pulled it out, and it was hooked to a shirt. It wasn't a traditional Johnny Was at all. It was like something I would have never known by the shirt. I would never have thought that shirt was Johnny Was, but it had the tag, and it is. So we laughed and, said, oh man, you must have done something, because we were talking about Johnny Was halfway through the day. So we laughed, and that was hers, because she's the one who spotted it. So she got it in the bins. So then I went to the thrift afterwards. I went to the Ark afterwards. And I mean, half an hour later in the same day, at a normal thrift store that should know better, I pulled this Johnny Was for $6.99. Just there. And I've only had Johnny Was like twice in my whole reselling career. And so to find it or see it 2 times, like within an hour and a half of me leaving the bin, she got that one, I got this one. It's just crazy. I don't think it's out there everywhere. So then I came to the bins the next day, and I'm like, I know you're not going to believe me, but I took a picture of it. It's on my phone. I literally left here, and I found a piece of Johnny Was. Mine doesn't have the tags, unfortunately. Now, this is a small blazer. It's small. Normally I don't like doing smalls, extra smalls, anything like that. But it is Johnny Was. It is really pretty. I didn't even comp it. I just thought, I am putting this in my cart, and I'm thankful to have it. So yeah, $6.99 on that. Can't believe that. It's not even that I don't see it, but it's at stores where I can't afford to pick it up. Because I think most people know. I think there are some sections of Johnny Was. I need to learn my other names for Johnny Was, like I Love Johnny or whatever it is. Those I think could get by a thrift pretty easily, but when it actually says Johnny Was, I'm kind of surprised. So anyway, I'm gonna comp this. It's fully lined. It's a nice blazer, and I'm happy with that. Then at this thrift, this is, let's see, this is $21.58 total. This I'm real happy with. This is a totally new brand to me. I paid up for this. I paid $13 more than the Johnny Was blazer. This is called Orlebar Brown. And I have just never heard of such or known such, but I was, really trying to dig deep, and I had stayed up an extra hour to just shop after I'd already shopped for 12 hours. So I was really happy to find this. It was not on sale. This is actually a really good brand. I think I can mark this, and this is 100% linen. I think I can get $50 for this. Because it's fully linen, and it's a size large. It's a great size, and it's pink, and this is a men's, though. I found this in the men's, and this is a men's brand, and I'll have to ask my friend. There's a name for a shirt that stops here and keeps going on a men's. The buttons don't keep going. It's not obviously in linen like this. It's not a Henley. There's a name for it. I don't know if it's a drop shirt or what it is, but anyway, this will sell really fast too, it looks like. So I'm happy with that. All right, then I went to a place called Mile High Thrift, and normally I would be in there about 4 hours, and I'm not kidding you. They truck more out while you're in there than is in there. This is one of those dream stores where you're shopping, and right behind you is one of the staff just putting new stuff right behind you. You almost feel like you have to just keep turning around to go get it. And my son and I have been in there before, like scanning things for Amazon. And by the time we work our way to the other side of the store, one of us will loop back around, and there's brand new things for Amazon again, too. So it's one of our favorite places. There's 2 locations in Denver. But they are expensive. They do know what they have. They mark up cool pants for $20. And then, of course, they have lots of sales throughout the week. So I think they might have a senior day. They definitely on Saturdays blow it all out. A lot of it's half price. So like those cool pants that I saw tonight, if I were there tomorrow, if I lined up at 9 in the morning and knew right where I was headed, and had some stuff kind of picked out or written down, okay, I want to go get this. If I was fast, I could probably get some really nice stuff at half off. But they definitely normally look up all the major brands that everybody would know. So to shop there on the clothing, you've got to really find some of these fringe brands that they don't know about. So I found this on a rack of stuff that they hadn't even put out yet. So I paid $5.43. The other thing that's interesting is this location does not take credit cards. No exceptions. They have an ATM in there that works sometimes, so you got to go with your cash, because you might get in there and have a cartload, and then their ATM doesn't work. So it's a crazy place, but that place is so busy, just busy, and for good reason, because people must just be finding amazing stuff. It's one of the things I wish I could just do every day. Like if I lived there, I think I could make my entire living off just that store. No joke, because they truck so much out all the time. So here's how their tags work. I paid $4.99. This is a brand that I don't know anything about, but I sure want to learn. It's called Tack Hunt Fish. And I was just going through the shorts. Honestly, I was hoping to find some Vuori, or however you say that. That's the only brand right now of shorts that I would think I could buy at that store. Even if they charge $10, a pair of Vuori might be worth it. So, or $5 like these. But I think they probably know Vuori. I have a feeling, because they have staff that keeps up too. But anyway, that's what I was hoping, is to just find something that slipped through that was $8 or $10 that I could get 40 for. And then I saw these and I thought, well, I'm pretty desperate here. I haven't found a thing. And I looked it up, and I'm glad I did, because this brand, in these shorts, and this is a size XL. These should sell for around 30, so $5 to 30, and so I am really happy with that. So that, and it's a new brand to me too, so now I can look all summer and everything for that. So I'm gonna write this one down. And I was only in this store about 20 minutes. My son just wanted to go in, but he had to go pick up his wife at the airport. So for 20 minutes to find anything at all in there, and it's crazy. People line up outside the door. I'm not kidding you at all. So let me put one item, and this was today. Okay, good, good. So then I worked my way home too today, like I said, and I went to another ARC. This one is North Main Street. I think this one is in Longmont. This is a town called Longmont on my way home, Longmont, Colorado. So I went there, and that was today. And so I got 2 pair of shoes, and I spent $15 total because I rounded up, and then with tax, let's see, there you can see it, hopefully. So $15, and I got 2 items. I looked in there. I was in this store about an hour. I went through tons and tons and tons of clothing. I you know, just went through all the men's pants. I went through all the women's scrub pants. I went through just a real ton of stuff, hoping to find, you know, some clothing or some brands that they had missed. Yeah, both of these ARCs, the racks were, especially the hoodie racks and the normal racks, they were kind of empty. I mean, they had some stuff there, but I just feel like maybe on half price day, a lot of people won't do the bins, even people who live in Denver, you know, they have the whole bins there, but it is backbreaking. I get it. So the bins is not for everyone, and I think a lot of resellers just go pull the half price tag of the day and go home, and that's fine. That is good. But anyway, so I was in there an hour and only got 2 items, but the 2 items I got are really good. I got 2 pair of Hokas. I don't know. Everyone that I know of says Hokas are a pickup even in any condition, and I agree. These are not the best condition. I will take 5 minutes and just whiten the white walls with baking soda or, you know, whatever I have. There's I used to have shoe spray when I did a lot of shoes, and I need to get that back, but even just Dawn dish soap and some baking soda really scrubs these up. I don't wash the bottoms or bother with that. So this pair was $5.99, and these are older. This is like a Bondi 5 or 6, and then the shoelaces I think have been replaced, but the insoles are there, so that's good. So $6 for a pair of Hokas. I'll put 30 on them, 30, 35, depending on how they wash up, but I did the bend test. They've been stored well. They don't you know, they didn't crack when I tried to bend them. And then here's the second pair. One's a Bondi 4, one's a Bondi 5. This pair, oh, I guess they both were $5.99, is that right? Yeah, I guess they both were. Oh no, this one was $6.99. I was gonna say I thought this one was $1 more. One pair was $1 more. But yeah, so they're both women's size 9 because they both have the white shoelaces. I have a feeling that the same person owned them. But I'm telling you that in Wyoming and even into Denver, I find Hokas a lot for $7. I don't know what the deal is. I know that these stores keep up, especially on the shoes, and I certainly know that other resellers know what Hokas are. So maybe it's just one of those brands people feel like isn't worth their time, or they don't want to wash them. I don't know, but I'm willing to do it. I needed inventory, and the tread, you know, looks okay on the bottom. I mean, it's not the best. Definitely not going to get $50 for these, but I think I can definitely do 6 to 30. So I'm actually happy with that for myself. Maybe I have low standards. I don't know, but I'm happy with that. All right, let's see where we're at on the next ones here, guys. I'll get those ready to sell later. Oh, that's a bins thing here. All right, so I know I have, hold on, let me grab this next group. Okay, so this is a Goodwill, let's see, we're at 24 minutes, so I'm going to keep going on all of the hauls that are not from the bins, and then I will break and I got to get a lot of stuff washing. I've got some things I took chances on, especially at the bins, that I want to soak. And so, you know, it may be tonight or it may be tomorrow. It's already 8:41 p.m. I came home, unloaded my car, unloaded my entire suitcase. I have my personal clothing almost washed. It's just the way I have to do it because otherwise it's too stressful. But now my office is trashed. So that was kind of the decision I had to make. I really should have probably quit shopping at noon and got home by 3 and then just went straight to the laundromat and kind of tried to film on my phone and just, you know, while stuff was washing. But that's a hassle all its own, you know, and I didn't have my detergent with me. So by the time I got home at like 6:45, I was just too tired to go face the laundromat. So I'm just going to do it here. And then I'll take a big group to the laundromat either tomorrow or another day. So anyway, this was on my way. This was on the 20th. So this is on Monday when I was driving up. And this is a Wyoming Goodwill. And I sent this home with my husband. That's why I did not do the haul yet. Let's see. What time did I check out there? I checked out there at 6:44 p.m. I want to say that I was in the store about 2 hours. I really tried to just search the whole store. I went through even the hard goods. And it looks like, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 7. So I got 18 items in 2 hours. And I spent $69.71. Is it 69 or 89? Yeah, $69.71. That's with tax and everything. Okay, so this is going to be receipt number 9. I did a lot of shopping in 4 days, guys. Woo, let's hope it pays off because I have a lot of expenses to pay back too, right? Okay, so that's number 9. So let's go through. So I got this puzzle for Amazon, brand new sealed. I looked it up. I'm able to sell it, which is always a plus because on Amazon you never know. And I paid $3. This wasn't marked. Sometimes they do mark up the new puzzles, but they didn't. This was in a cart full of junk that they just keep bringing out. And this should sell for about $33, if I remember, on Amazon. So that'll give me something to get a good start on my next shipment. Then I found another Michi purse. I've talked about these before. The outer shells, if you have 20 or 25 of them, you can actually make some money selling the outer shells. But the real thing you want is when you see these that say Michi, you want to take this off, take off the magnetic part. And that's kind of irrelevant. I am going to send it with this, but I will photo them like this, you know, separate, so that the customer knows that this is what they're buying. And then I check all along the edges here. I check the handles. I check everything for wear. And if you find ones in good condition, which normally I do, a lot of people I think got in on the trend and they used it for a year or two. And then a lot of people bought like every size, every color. I don't know. Did they have parties? I don't know. How it was sold. But anyway, I find these in really good condition a lot. And the base bag, as it's called, is worth this, even this smaller base bag. I think this is the classic. Then they have the Prima. Then they have something else. You can tell them apart once you just look on eBay and study them and kind of look at your measurements. But I think there's 3 main sizes. And this one should get me about $34, $35 is what I usually sell these at. I've sold 2 in the last couple of months. I actually, now that I'm looking for them, I find them. It's just pretty distinctive. The ones with the chain handles, I think, might be more popular or get a little bit more money, but these have nice leather handles. So yeah, I was happy with that. Oh, I guess I can try to tell you, the Goodwills in Wyoming, unless it's something really high-end, they do not put stickers on the items. So let's see, what was the first thing was the puzzle. I can actually tell you. maybe. I don't, oh, it does say puzzles. So yeah, $3 on the puzzle. The adult purse was $4. So I paid $4 for that purse. Okay, so then I have 7 tops or bottoms, adult tops or bottoms. I have 1 denim. I have a vest they charge me $4.25 for. You know, so I'll just have to kind of look here and try to get you the right prices that I paid. This is a Pure Jill Indigo, and I do really good with this section of Pure Jill. This is just like a open front jacket. And sorry about my lighting, guys. I will work on fixing this eventually, having my hauls in a place. But as you know, I'm just working here, and I do it like night or day. So anyway, this is just a nice kind of hooded denim jacket. It's real lightweight though, so it's a great spring jacket. And I think they charged me, adult jackets light, I think they charged me $7.50 for this. And that's more than I like to pay, but I think I can sell this for like $30 if I comped it right. I don't like that they are charging me $7.50. I was thinking this would probably, it'd be like more like a hoodie, but I've got to be real careful on some of this stuff. But I still am going to make a profit, just maybe not as much as I want to. And then this is Christine Alexander. This isn't always a pickup, but a lot of times it is. It's kind of a, oh, it's not a Y2K thing. It's a current brand. This is not vintage, but it is a really popular embellished type of sweater brand. And this is a full zip kind of jacket. Let's see. I did the purse. I did the puzzle. Let's see. This was adult jacket light. So they only charged me $7.50 for one of the jackets. Goodwill Wears and Goodwill Children's Dress. So I'm assuming that they charge me $3.75 or $4.50 at the most for this kind of full zip thing. And that will sell for about $25. It's a brand I've had a few times before. Okay, then this is a Tommy Bahama Island Soft blazer. And I love normal Tommy Bahama, like linen and silk shirts. I do actually pretty well with those, especially at the bins. They're real lightweight if you can grab them, you know, especially now this season. But I had never comped a Tommy Bahama jacket. But actually, this has really good comps. This should easily do $40. And this is in an extra large. And let's see, did it have any special fabric? Let's see, Island Soft, fabric made in Italy. And I don't think that there was like a cashmere or any aspect to it, or a wool. I think I'll find it. But either way, it's always weird to me that they can get away with just saying, you know, fabric of Italy, or, because like on St. John's Knit, I almost never see the fabric breakdown. It's like some kind of, I don't even know what they say on the St. John's Knit, but I'm always like, what is this made out of? But anyway, this is definitely a pickup. I checked all the buttons. It's in really good shape. So this one, adult suit coat. See, the suit coats, the adult suit coats, the men's, they don't want these blazers, so it's $4.50 for that. But then on the women's light jacket, I guess they considered it, that was $7.50. So I don't like that. All right. Oh yeah, this I folded together because I'm surprised at the normal thrift how much dog hair or whatever it had on it, or people hair or something. But this is just a North Face men's medium, but it is a, trying not to get it on me. This is a Gore Windstopper. And so I saw this on eBay. I looked it up, and these are kind of a thing that have kind of a following. They're older, and so this should easily get, I want to say like 30 is what I comped it at. And this kind of stuff makes me a little nervous because it doesn't have the hologram, you know, and I'm just used to, I don't buy North Face unless I see the hologram on there, because, you know, I just don't want to get in trouble. I've never had been accused of selling a fake or anything. So I double checked this and looked at the tags that all the other sellers had, made sure there were plenty of solds, but I'm going to double check again. But I think this is just a certain line, and it's older enough that it didn't have it. But if this turns out to be real, which I think it is, it's about 40 bucks. And they charged me, let's see, I'm trying to find here. I thought there was a men's vest on here somewhere. Adult vest, winter, for, let's see, is the price above the item? No, the price is below the item. So $4.25 on that is what they charged me. I'm going to throw that in with the shoes because I don't want it on the nicer stuff. Okay. Then these are Paco jeans. There were some other brands, I can't remember, they were just like this with the huge kind of skater wide legs, you know, that came out. There were like 4 pair, and I grabbed them real quick. And the other ones, the brand itself was really good. I can't even remember what it was, but then they'd either been hemmed or they had something wrong with them, so I had to put those back. I was really disappointed. But these, if I remember right, I was going to get like 35 or 44. They're just really in style right now. Here's I mean, you can see how embellished this is. So just the brand is really, really good. Here comes my husband. He's going to help me pull my orders, so he may come in. So on the jeans, adult denim $4.50. Okay, then I looked so hard for American Giant. This, you know, because I found that one like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, just in my little tiny town. I looked through every hoodie between here and Denver, and I never found another one. But I worked hard looking, boy. If it was out there, I would have found it at all these ARCs. That's the first place I went. I thought those look so obscure that unless the thrift is really on top of it, you know, unless they're like really checking the logo and they know about it, it is a cute hoodie, but there's nothing about it. No big logo, nothing to tell people that that's what it is. And I thought, I'm going to go through all these hoodies and I'll find it. But never did. I looked in the bins too through every hoodie, which is very tedious because there's all kinds of off-brand hoodies that come out. But anyway, I will find it eventually again, I'm sure. This is just a pair of Champion reverse weave small joggers. And these actually comped out pretty good. I want to say they comped out over $20, even in a small. I felt like I could really get a good price on these. So these would have been adult tops and bottoms. So I would have paid $3.75 for those. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is just a piece of Athleta. I paid $3.75 for it. It's just, you know, a nice kind of summer top, ruched right here. I'll probably only get $12. Boy, it's so funny when, like, my webcam is obviously old and not good, because this purple is a, almost like a lilac. No, but anyway, it's a totally opposite purple of what you're seeing on the camera, I can tell. So good thing my phone gets the purples right. Even my camera that I use to take most of my photos doesn't really do that well. But so yeah, that's going to be like a probably maybe even 12. 15 might be too much, but $3.75 to $12 is good. Let's see, I just got myself some stickers. These were under some kind of wares. I paid 50 cents for them just for my calendar to put in there. Okay, this is a Tommy Bahama. And this is 100% silk. I don't know if you can see it. 100% silk. And it has a very subtle pattern, but it's really cute. It is what, a size? Is it a size XL? Yeah, size XL, which in Tommy Bahama is great. So I paid $3.75 for this. Yeah, really happy with that. Summer's coming, and I'll still only get maybe 12 to 15, but that's still good. I have them in my store already. I'll just sell similar, take the new photos, and I'm done. So that'll be a fast list too. Okay, this is Crazy Train. I don't see it a whole lot, but I have had some success with Crazy Train in the past. This, I guess, maybe she charged me as a children's dress on this, because I don't see a women's dress. And oh no, you know what? I did buy a children's dress. I bought I bought my niece a little Easter dress there. So that's what the 325 is. So this would be, did they charge me for a women's dress? I don't see it. So maybe she just charged me 375, kind of like a long shirt. I do not see any women's dress on there. So anyway, even if it was, women's dresses are like $4. So anyway, this is really good. I can't remember what I comped this out at. I know it would have been at least like 15 to 20. I can't remember. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. This is a new brand to me too. This is a Noel Asmar. And everybody who has this calls it equestrian. So I don't know if that's what the brand is known for. To me, this doesn't necessarily come off as equestrian. It just looked kind of cool, and I was in there trying to figure out, sorry guys. Yeah. Anyway, here, goodness, why is the light, is it because of the black? Okay. Yeah, it's just because of the black, I guess. It's just really skewing the light. But anyway, it just has kind of a nice vertical, like, zipper, like an asymmetrical kind of zipper thing. And so I guess I can see where if you wore this with breeches, that your shirt would come just, above the bottom of your Hondan, and it would cover your breeches. And so I guess this could be equestrian in that sense. But anyway, I paid $375 for this, and this should go for like 30. It had really good comps. All right, then we have a Simms. I love Simms. Simms is a pretty decent fishing brand. This should definitely get 20 or more. Even the shorts in the middle of summer can get 20 or more. But if someone offered me 16 or 17, I'd probably take it. I paid $375. So yeah, just a really nice flannel. All right, guys, so that is the end of all of the other thrift stores. At least I think so. I think I have all the bin stuff down here, and I'm going to go ahead and get my washing going, and I'm going to get my shipping done for tonight. And then sometime in the next few days, maybe tonight, I got to go see what's going on upstairs and get my shipping video done first. But depending on how I feel, I've got to be up for breakfast. We have a breakfast at church early in the morning. Then tomorrow is my niece's birthday party. Then I have no listings going up today, and I have no listings going up tomorrow. Then I have church on Sunday. So this was not a good day to run out of inventory, but it's just the way it is. I think for another week or two, I think I'm I think I'm almost there to where I can predict my trips and have my listings going while I'm gone. But and this isn't really about the business or even the weather this time. It's just about too much going on. We had that unexpected trip to California, which just was so nice. I mean, we rested and slept in and went to, on big walks. It was too cold for the beach. But anyway, I'm just 6 or 7 days out from having had a 4-day vacation. So, I'm not gonna, lie and say that I'm overworked. It's just that now, I have a birthday party this weekend. I have a lot going on. And so I don't know how I'm going to get my listings up other than just stay up late or, I never ever do this. I just never say, well, I just won't have any listings going up, because that doesn't pay the bills when you're full time. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how much energy I have. Thankfully, I'll show you. If you watched my 2, haul videos from a day or 2 ago, I found these Dixons at the Wyoming Goodwill. It's like 4 days ago now, and they both sold. I got them listed in the hotel room last night and today. This one is the $50 one, and it sold within an hour. And then this one, if you ever see this one where it says Norveska, this one sold for $99 within an hour. I could have probably gotten 120 or more. So thankfully, my sales right now show at like $609 or something, just because of those. And so that's not a reason to take a day off, but it's not like I took a day off. I like sourced for 4 days. So, I may have to cut my listing down this weekend and just admit to being human, but I'm still going to try, because on the group I'm on, especially the mentoring group, that is like your one thing. That's like the only thing other than shipping that like is required, is like to get your listings up. So when you're a part of that group and you see that everybody else just stays up till 2 in the morning, if that's what it takes, then you feel like a slacker if you don't. And so probably, I mean, I'm just used to that, and I'm not tired right now. So I'm going to get going, quit talking, and maybe I'll get some listings up. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching all of these hauls. So we're on receipt number 9. I obviously haven't totaled this, but we've got our nine groups, and then I may have to do like receipt number 1 and receipt number 2 for the bins, even though I didn't keep track of which clothing came from which day, because I was at the bins 2 full days. I've got to find those receipts. They might even be in with the clothes, or I may have them in my purse, but as soon as I find the receipts, or we may just have to start the haul and then I find the receipts. But anyway, guys, take care. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, it would really mean a lot to me if you did. It helps me know that these are helping someone. And it also, if you click that little bell, as you probably know, it will give you a notice when I do get my next haul videos up. So, but I am going to go, and in just a few minutes, we'll have a shipping video. So I hope you can join me. Over $600 in stuff, guys. And that is just since like last night. My husband and I shipped together. I didn't read off what I sold because I just, you know, I was just spent by then. And it was some good stuff. Nothing earth-shattering, mostly pretty common things. And I just couldn't, you know, and I felt like the videos were a little boring anyway. I didn't have anything to hold up. Now I'm home. I can show you what I've sold again. Then maybe it's worth doing the shipping video. So yeah, those are the first 2 or 3 days where I didn't show you like by hand what I've actually sold. And I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you can live your life without a shipping video every day. But anyway, I'm excited about this one. I can't believe that in less than, let's see, it's not even, well, no, it's 24 hours. Yeah. In 24 hours, we have 600 and some dollars in sales. So I'm going to go get to it. My husband's going to help me pull them, and then I will be back. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.